Alright, if you're watching this video, it's either way past your bedtime, or you're like me. You don't just play a game to beat it, you play to finish it. And while I haven't finished many games myself, Fractal Block World is special to me. You can see why. Anyway, I'm finishing it, and I'm going to help you do the same in this series, where I reveal where to get and how to get every trophy in Fractal Block World, starting with the Ying World, where it all begins. You can see the trophies that you have collected, and I guess can collect, by pressing F6. You can use the left and right arrows to scroll through all the trophies. The only one I'm missing is Denver. When I get there, you'll see why. Anyway, we're talking about the Ying World. There are 14 trophies to collect, and the first of them is a library. Now, libraries are found in Ying World Gated Communities. That's what they look like over there. But I've already collected the trophy in that one, so I'm going to do a magical little thing called going over here and praying. I haven't been in here before. If I've been in here, well, sucks to suck. You can use these red blocks in order to travel faster. I assume you already know that, but I need to fill time. We'll be flying for a while if I don't grow. There we go. Alright, so this is what a Ying World Gated Community looks like. And I have not snagged the trophy. Excellent. You can see that's where the trophy is. That red thing right there with the books, that's a library. That's the trophy. Oh, I can just pick it up through the walls. Excellent. Anyway, that's a fun little glitch I just discovered. In order to get into the Ying World Gated Community, you're going to need to get through this gate. That is a yellow key guard. If you don't have a yellow key on you, you're going to die. So, you're going to have to go into this sector. There's a Menace. It's got 300 health, does 20 damage a second. For me, who is post-game, that's pocket change. Oh, and also there's this fun secret. Anyway, yeah, kill this guy and you get a 20-second yellow key. You can use this to fly past this yellow key guard without getting absolutely brutalized. Now, Ying World Gated Communities are very important. You can get a lot of trophies in here. Most paramount, Ying World Library, which I just snatched through this electric fence. That kills you, by the way, so don't fly through it. Next up is Noob Flower. You can get this in Noob Maze Flowers. And inside one of these guys, there's a short maze. It's short, right? It takes a little bit of time, but if you know your stuff, if you're good at flying, right, you can get through it pretty quick, which is why I'm doing this maze in a video that's gonna wind up completely unedited because I can't afford anything. Lol. Anyway, you get through the holes, treasure's at the bottom. You'll get some upgrades, you'll get your sweet trophy. There's no monsters in here, so you don't have to sweat. Sometimes you can find save points. I don't think that's in Noob Maze Flowers. I think it's only in large Noob Mazes. Oh, and also, if you're like just starting out Fractal Block World, don't go in the big maze. You'll be there for a while. There's your trophy, by the way. I already have them all. There's also your treasure and a save point, just in case you wanna. Now, next up is a small yellow flower. Oh, what do you know? There's one right here. So, small yellow flower. These are pretty much everywhere in the Ying world. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Noob flowers, they can be found in Ying Forest as well. Or Ying Forest, I meant to say Ying Forest. Noob maze flowers can be found in Ying Forest if you shrink enough. Small yellow flowers, these are pretty much everywhere. They're in Ying Forests, they're lining Tegan's garden. You'll find out what that is if you enter Burlington. Yeah, small yellow flower. There's some monsters, they're not too bad, unless you're on a harder difficulty or like really, really early. Light Marine shouldn't give you too much trouble. Use your secondary cannonball. Knock these guys out quick. Anyway, you fly down this way, through these little holes. If you want some extra treasure, you can go through these dangerous shrinks, but I never do that. You can go down here and heidi ho, your treasure is past those in-only blocks. But if you're cool, and I'm gonna go in here just to use the pink ring. If you're cool, if you're just the speediest runner, you can shrink outside of this gray cube and you can go in through the bottom. And I'll show you what I mean when I get there. When I get there. There we go. This green hole, you can go in it. Nothing's stopping you. There's a secret behind that plug. And heidi ho, you just made it through a small yellow flower without fighting any monsters. And now you can get the treasure. Press D to collect it all at once. So yeah, that's small yellow flowers. Probably one of the first ones you're gonna get. Let's see. Next up, we have jumbo yellow flowers. These are a bit rarer than small yellow flowers. You can find them in Ying Forests, I think, but they're much more commonly found in small cannon pyramids. We'll talk about their trophy later, but all you gotta know is the ones with the yellow top, they've got a small yellow flower, or no, not a small yellow flower, jumbo yellow flower inside of them. And I've got a waypoint one. And here it is. This is what it looks like inside. I'm going to use the pink sphere. And this is, in fact, inside of a small cannon pyramid. What you can do is you can go in here. You can shrink here. There's supposed to be monsters here. I killed them all. But if you're not strong enough for the monsters, you can go in one of these holes where there's weaker monsters. There's a bit of a maze. But if you've got the guns and the bullets for it, and the health to tank the damage, you can go up this way and skip through all of that. Very quickly, you'll rise up and you'll enter the hollow inside of the flower. This contains a pink ring and what you want. Oh, there's also a top entrance. Screw that though. You want to go down here. You can use your secondary cannon if you want to kill those guys for XP or min max level, I don't care. Once you get past all the marines, you'll be in the treasure room. Your trophy is going to be right above the respawn point. And there's also 5 yellow flowers. And Ying Cave Air over in there. Now, next up, oh, we've got Ying Cave Island 1. That's next. So, Ying Cave Islands are found in Ying Cave Air. This is found not only in jumbo yellow flowers, but also in the air surrounding the Ying Islands that are, you know, everywhere. I'll get over to some now, if I could just experience that I don't need. Yes, these are Ying Cave Islands. If you shrink and go onto one, you will find a little divot in the ground made of yellow. Now, you can go inside of there if you shrink, and you will enter the Ying Caves. And this is where you'll find your Ying Cave Island trophies. There's 4 of them for all 4 layers. Let's see. No, this isn't it. We're looking for one with a shrinker inside. Here we are. Your trophy's here. Your shrinker's there. Now, we're on to Ying Cave Island 2. What you need to do is shrink into one of these red boxes. Mind the gnolls. They hurt. If you're early game. They don't hurt me because I'm invincible. Let's see. Shrinkers. Where's it at? Come on, there's a shrinker. Clear out some monsters. And make your way inside. And in here, if you grow, you'll find your Ying Cave Island 2 trophy. Now, you can save in here if you want, but if you want to keep hunting trophies, you've got to go outside and don't grow. If you're in this lattice, that's bad. Don't be in the lattice, because you're not going to find Ying Cave Island 3 trophies in there. You got to go over to the stone. The stone's where it's at, right? And close enough, you can see this. This is your Ying Cave Island 3 trophy. It's in these yellow treasure chunks. Now, you see this green? That's where you'll find your Ying Cave Island 4 trophy. So what you want to do is you want to get a shrinker. Oh, and this will turn into, like, gremlin crust. Don't mind the gremlins. They do quite a considerable amount of damage in the early game. Like, way more than something with 6 health ever should. But, yeah. You gotta mosey your way through all of this and go to one of those green treasure chunks. Did I miss it? I didn't miss it. I see one right there. Never mind, that's lattice. If you feel a little lost, don't hesitate to grow, find your way, and come back. I am a little lost, so I am going to grow, and... Alright, I know where I am now. Oh, wait, there's one right there. Okay. So, you go down this way, go around all this crusty stuff, and there it is. That there is your Ying Cave Island 4 trophy, and you can get a minigun upgrade, which is very useful in the early game. Alright, let's see, what do we have next? Let me check my notes. We have, yes, small cannon pyramids, the oh so important small cannon pyramids. These are top tier structures, gotta love them. They'll do you great for the early game. Sadly, there's not a pink ring there. I wish there was, because I just saved there. Ugh. Now you gotta crawl your way out of these guys. Well, I do. You probably won't have to. Anyway, let's see. Oh, and also, this is spider rare. Look out. This will mess you up in the early game. Let's see. Grow. Oh, how dastardly. I'm not finding any grows. This is a suboptimal. Come on, I've got a video to make. Come on! You know what? Let's go on these guys and get a waypoint. Because I know there's a jumbo yellow flower, or at least a small yellow flower. Jumbo yellow. I called it. Alright. I'm gonna go in here. You'll get to see the trophy in the fight. Of course, I've got fucking endgame weapons, so this is easy. Poor goblin. Oh, wait. No. That'll take me outside the flower. Make it through this. I spent 13 minutes. Alright. Here's your trophy. Here isn't your trophy? Oh, right. It's in this room. My bad. Anyway. We can cover these small cannon pyramids if I use this out-only waypoint and go to a gated community. These both lead to the same thing. Did I do all these? I think I have, so I'm going to use this one. No, I won't. I'm just gonna go in these. So, small cannon pyramids, they're pretty easy. The only enemy is goblins, and maze is pretty short. If you know what you're doing, you work your way up, and eventually you'll be at the top, and that's where all the treasure is. This one may or may not have treasure in it. I may or may not have already looted it. I don't know. This is my oldest save, and I've been playing on it for a very long time. Ah, here it is. Alright, yeah, looks like I've collected all the treasure, but your trophy's gonna be in here somewhere. Damn, it'd really fit better if I showed the trophy being collected. I'm gonna do that. I can't in good faith leave y'all without that knowledge. So, I won't. Uh, Small cannon pyramids, they look like orange blocks from the outside. So you can use that. Hope I already. Yeah, that's your starting island right there. You can tell because of that. Uh, let's go over here. Is it a yellow top? Because if it's a yellow top, that'll be real useful. It ain't. Alright. Oh well. I've got waypoints. So, clear this guy. Know how short it was last time. Kinda gotta do it again. Because after the Jumbo Yellow Flower incident, I can't in good faith just tell y'all based off of memory. Because clearly it's failing me. It's failing me. My memory. It's all fading away. Fading into the fractal blocks. Alright, now where the hell is this exit? Where is the exit? Where's the exit? There it is. And now, we might have a problem, Scoob. Never mind. Oh. Alright, well, it's okay. Come on. Uh, uh, oh dear. Alright, I don't think, this is supposed to take all of a minute. Bro! Easily the hardest small cannon pyramid I've ever done. This one's putting me through the ringer. I have so little health. My ammo is running so low. Woe is me. Oh. Hey, we're here. Anyway, this is what a full treasure room looks like. One that hasn't been looted. There's your trophy. There's experience. So, next up is the large cannon pyramid. These look like small cannon pyramids, but with a blue top, right? And the reason why I wanted a yellow top pyramid is because these are kind of hard to find in the Ying world. They're more common in Williston. There's one always in Huntington, which is the center of oranges, but that's a mid-game structure there. So I am going to hope that that cannon pyramid up there is indeed of a yellow top, and I'm gonna pause the. Okay, I'm gonna find a Jumbo Yellow Flower because that's a hint. I'll friggin' be back. All right, we're inside of a Jumbo Yellow Flower. I accidentally clicked stop record instead of pause record, so I'm gonna have to splice those together and post. Anyway, remember how I said that you wanna find a Jumbo Yellow Flower? Well, guess what? That's because if you use this shrink knight here, not only can you get a rocket upgrade and 30 gold, what? But if you go down here and head over here, there's a little hole in the wall. And in that hole is a large cannon pyramid and also a secret trophy. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do the secret trophy. Anyway, that's for a later video. Later video. Hey, later video. Secret trophies are for a later video. We are not doing all the secret trophies. Not right now. Anyway, here's a large cannon pyramid. This is the treasure. You gotta silver armor next to a waypoint. Not many people care about that because it's, kind of stinky. Anyway, this one is considerably tougher than the small cannon pyramid. There's Vulcans everywhere. Lots of Vulcans. Yeah, like that. You want your railgun because it's instantaneous. You can find a lot of ammo for it, and it does really good damage. Of course, I don't have to worry about any of that because I'm post-game. But if you're crawling through these in the order that Dan Hathaway maybe intended you to, then you want to be prepared for this. Have railgun. Be ready. This one's a toughie. These maps. you gotta go up. Gotta go up. So I gotta go this way. And I'll find the upwardness. And I'll be able to rise. Rise through the ranks. If your laser one-shots Vulcans in the early game, freaking good on you, dude. You've been grinding laser. Then again, you're in the Ying world right now. You're not going to be grinding laser. You don't have anything to grind it in. Surely I'm going in the right direction. Yes, I am. I'm always going in the right direction. Anyway, yeah, Vulcans, very common in this. And at the top, you have the boss, which is one I am the Juggernaut. Yeah, that's its name. Right there. I just blew up half of it. Alright, anyway, so, large cannon pyramid. You're gonna have a small white flower. You're gonna have an upgrade station. And up here, past the plug, you'll have some dangerous grow. And you'll have your treasure room. Along with the trophy, which is up there. You can get all this. And in here, you got a bunch of ammo and a trophy. The thing we came here for. Which is great. We like trophies. Alright. What's next? We have, ooh, the slow exit. So, when the game says slow exit, it means it. This is a 7 by 7 by 7 maze that spawns in the gray lattice, in the Ying Island. Also, I didn't collect the treasure in here. Look, you can get the treasure. Anyway, in that gray lattice, right there, this stuff. Sometimes you'll find a little island. And on that island is not only an easy minigun tower, which very useful. You should definitely go in one of these. There's no monsters. There's minigun upgrades at the end, and it's just a little bit longer than a noob maze flower. Still shorter than the big maze though. That thing is monstrous. Let's see. Where is one? Come on, show yourself. Show your face around here. Show your face to the eyes of the Lord. There you are. Okay. So, this guy. This is your slow exit maze. That's your easy minigun tower. There's no trophy in there, so I'm not going to spend too much time on him. But this is your slow exit maze. You go in here. It's a 7 by 7 by 7 maze right here. You can exit the Ying world through it. Now, I'm going to assume that you already know how to solve mazes. And if you don't, that's a skill you're going to have to learn. Because this maze takes a while. And we don't have time for that. So we're not going to spend the time on that. We're going to move to the next thing, the Ying Flower. In the top room of Ying Flowers, there's going to be a trophy for you, commemorating your achievement of escaping the Ying world, which is easy enough to do, right? You already know how. It's pretty easy. All you got to do is you got to get big, you got to fly past all the islands, and when you reach the left, the back, the right, or the front wall, you'll see a bunch of holes. These holes are filled with gremlins. Minor gremlins. The monster manual said they were gremlins, so I'm gonna call them gremlins because I'm a rebel. Anyway, all you gotta do is you gotta grow, and you gotta keep growing. You gotta make it up through the shell rooms. Grow here, dash past all these guys. Was that some Ying Cave air? I think that was Ying Cave air. Oh well, not important. You don't want to dwell in these rooms. Right here, this green island, this green island is super cool. Because here, in this room, you can find the trophy room, where all the trophies are. This is where all the trophies are. We are currently doing this trophy. Yeah. So you go here. You go to the rings, you just keep on growing and keep going up. And at the end of it, not only will you find this block outside the tutorial, which I think it's the only place where that happens, you're going to be in some Ying air. And huzzah! You're in a Ying flower once you grow a little bit. Now there would be a trophy, but this is the Ying Flower that I started in. So we're gonna venture out into the Tao Caves. Yep, and we're gonna find ourselves a Ying Flower. We're gonna get that trophy. We're gonna show you. I'm going to show you how to get that trophy, whether you like it or not. I just showed you how to escape the Ying Flower, but where's that trophy? Come on, I gotta know. You gotta know. I'm the one making the video. I already know where it is. Really, I don't need to know where it is because I already have the trophy. But it's right here in this top room, along with some upgrades. There's your trophy, and here is your Ying Flower complete. I'm going to go in here because guarded by an Archmenace male, there's a waypoint, and I want to use that waypoint so that we can show off our next thing, the Unremembered Tower. So, let's see, I'm going to go to my emergency waypoint. I'm going to go here, not that way, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to exit the tutorial. We're going to shrink into a Ying Forest, because Unremembered Towers can be found when you shrink 30 times in a Ying Forest. You're going to want to shrink until the totem poles say 31. You can continue to find them past 31, but 31 is the minimum times you need to shrink. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stop counting. Maybe I shouldn't have stopped counting. This is kind of dull. Hold on. Alright, so I took the liberty of shrinking down in that brief absence to the level where you can find unremembered towers. This is what they look like. You need to shrink until the totem poles say 31, which is 30 times. Don't worry, I didn't count the whole time. I'm not that obnoxious. So, this is the entrance to an unremembered tower. You come in here, and you do the grueling mazes above. They take a little bit of time. There's rats. I don't like I mean, they're alright, but they take some time. There's 4 floors of this. It's all 2x2 mazes. Let's hope. Oh shit, rats. Rats scare me. I don't care if I'm post-game. They're still terrifying. I mean, come on, let's be honest. You were scared too. You saw those death marks and you jumped up in your chair. You kind of peed yourself just a little bit. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Alright. Where's my up? Where is my upward? Give it to me now! We've got one more trophy! One! Ah, there's the upward. Press T to grab things quickly. But you already knew that, didn't you? I bet you did, you smart little freak. I bet you already knew that you... Oh, hey, mossy basement. Those sometimes spawn in here. There's a secret trophy in there. We're not talking about secret trophies. We're not talking about secret trophies. We're not talking about secret trophies! That's for the last, like, 6 videos that are gonna be in the series. Because, there's a lot of secret trophies. There's quite a few. I don't even have them all. I'm kind of close, but not that close, right? Oh, hey. And we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go through the plug. 3rd floor. Fun fact, there's a secret. Oh, slivers, what? I did not know that they showed up. Anyway, yeah, you're supposed to freeze slivers. I'd kill them, but my rockets aren't doing enough damage, and I don't feel like switching weapons. This is a dead end. I feel like I wasted so much time. Oh, there's the exit. And after floor number 4, we should finally be out. Because there's 4 floors of this. I bet you're bored already. Stay hydrated. If you know your stuff, you can find some secret trophies back there. We're not talking about secret trophies. We're not talking about secret trophies. Good lord.
I may have pee myself.
That's a well. There's no monsters. And also no Ying World Trophy in there. When will these rats quit? God. Oh, hey. Here's the exit. You're gonna want to grab that key. Yeah, it opens a treasure chunk above. Pay the 1 gold. It's worth it. Because you can't pass if you don't. And in this thing, if you use your key, don't take a million years because it'll run out. You get a bunch of gold. You get your sweet trophy and some lore, I think. What's this? This is lore. Nope. No, it's not lore. I'm mistaken. You get ammo, you get upgrades, you get gold, and most importantly, you get your trophy. Use T to grab everything nearby, and also jade armor. Then you can come up through this and exit. So, pretty sweet. Next up, we have a pure Menger sponge. So I am not. I'm gonna travel without enabling. I'm never coming back here. Yes, I don't care. Emergency, emergency. There we go. Now we're gonna go through this bit and exit. Because now it's time for the final trophy of the Ying World. We're almost done. You're almost done if you're following through. You shouldn't do these in this order. Probably save Unremembered Tower for last. What do we need next? We need pure Menger sponges. So, what you want to do is first things first, grow so you can fly around quickly and find them. They look like that from afar. They've got pure Menger sponge written all over them, though the trophy is just called pure sponge. Let's fly over here. Alright, so if you shrink and you get inside of one of these, we'll be here for a while. I'm thirsty. Alright, so you're at your pure Menger sponge. This green ring sucks. Use blue rings. See that green ring? It sucks. Use blue ring. Continue to use blue ring. Go as deep as you want. I mean that. Go as deep as you want. There's no monsters here. That part's true. There's a text box that explains these sponges. We are well past the point of return now. That text box, it is true that there is gold here and that there are no monsters. What it lies about is that there's no treasure. This green block, it's got treasure in it. If I could find a shrink, I could get there. Nothing's close, so let's just use the blue ring. Oh boy, look. It's another chunk of treasure. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get that treasure. get you. I'm gonna get that treasure. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna get it. You're gonna get it eventually because inside there's treasure and a trophy, which is what matters. But there's nuke max ammo upgrade, and you'll have nuke really early. So that right there with the the pure sponge trophy. With that, you've got every single trophy in the Ying world. That's all of them. Every single one. You made it. You did it. Now on to Midway. And just in case you're wondering, uh, here's the text box I was talking about that lied. No monsters or upgrades. There's an upgrade, and it's a nuke. It's a nuke max ammo upgrade. Anyway, that's all. You've gotten all the Ying trophies. I'm so proud of you. I'll see you in the Tau Caves for the Midway trophies. See you in Richmond. Okay. Bye bye.